Hello everyone, welcome again. Had some technical difficulties at the beginning, not proud of it, but hey, look, I'm not doing this, not nearly enough to know how to solve some technical difficulties. And holy shit, my camera. Oh my god. Well, give me a second, guys. That will not do. Oh, that's way better. Now, okay. What happened? Is it too grainy? It's alright. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna waste way too much time on that. So, it's been a while. Truly a while. Well, I had some stuff in real life that I had to take care of, and I did. I now have a new job. I bought some things, I did some good things, some very work heavy things, and I'm back to streaming. Look, I promised several times that I'm gonna continue to do this, but like, fuck me, it's hard to do it, like, because after the work I'm coming back tired and I want to go to sleep or just want to like farm, not stream, and etc etc. So I'm not gonna promise anything, but I just will, you know, do my best to make sure that happens. So today I'm planning to do some Shadowbringers. I don't know how far we can go, how far we will go. What I'm seeing right now is I need to up my volume. Yeah, about that. That seems good enough. 90 FPS, well, of course 90 FPS. I bought a new monitor, and it's great and all, but my video card, well, my video card doesn't like that at all, like whatsoever. So, anyway, I don't know, maybe I need to, in the output, like choose 120 FPS, which, you know, I don't know how to do that. Maybe I'll figure it out later, who knows. But for now, I haven't been doing nothing. I've been playing this game a lot, so I have a paladin now. Okay, thank God. So I have the Awoken relic weapon. I've started working on that. I thought it's not gonna be that hard, but it's fucking, wow, it's hard. I need 30 of them, I guess. Yeah, I need 30 of each of these resources to continue with this quest line. So yeah, that's a complicated task which I will not bore you by doing this on stream. So now I'm what I went and started to do the fishing. Fishing is very fun, very interesting, very good. I like it a lot. But no, I think it's time I continue this grand adventure we were on. Don't forget, I did not forget about like anything that happened meanwhile, because I've been watching other streamers play this game. I did not spoil myself, of course. But I've been watching them. Can I remove the glum? on my... I just want... Okay, look, I want to go for glamour. I really want to. So I thought, hey, since I'm farming tea, then I might as well go for like buy the things from tea with like all these resources. So I will do that, and I will use his glam. But for now, let's continue with that. You know, fucking. Anyway, I did watch on Reddit how to do this, so mine. Oh yeah, and I got the car as well. I think I streamed it as well. I watched on Reddit how to do all this stuff, and oh shit. Well, I had to redo them. I bought a new monitor that is bigger than my old one. I'm very happy with it, incredibly good. But however, it has the FPS of, well, my graphic card cannot, like, it cannot handle the FPS. This card, it is. My graphic card sucks, and I maybe will take a credit to buying a new one. Do not know yet, but that could be a possibility. Oh yeah, leveling quest doesn't give XP anymore. It's so weird for me to see. I've been farming so much. I guess I did this quest, yeah. It was interesting. I didn't do much after that. I decided to leave it for later. But no, we're entering the Grand Cosmos. Yeah, okay. I thought for a second it's undersized, and I was just like, what? Well, that might will go wrong. I don't. I'm glad to be back. Hopefully, I'll keep it out. The DPS is always waiting. Nothing unusual here. Oh, well, I mean, sweet water. And I was trying to grow up with the beard, but it's just not happening. So I honestly, at this point, I should just give it up. That looks... That was... That looks fucking goofy, I'm gonna be honest. Sup? You'll quit this place now. Big on you. Oh. I think I can pull more. Come on, come back to life. Yep. Oh shit. I haven't warmed up today, so sorry for not exquisite gameplay.